Welcome back, you hysterical hippocampi, to the JOWP podcast. I am joined with a couple people actually today. We have the return of I don't know what to call you. You tied Jose in the poll. So, like...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're like the second favorite side character? Like...
So the favorite side character?
Yeah, I'd say you're tied for second.
Favorite side character?
Oh, I'd say you're tied for second. Because, like, first is probably going to be, like...
Xenon. You know, wait. Blur that out. Blur that out. I don't think you've ever said my name before.
I said it on my episode.
Earlier, I was like, have y'all said his name?
Yeah, no, go back and post and be like, Xenon.
Nah, leave it in.
Like, Xenon.
We're not saying your last name.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So I'd say like he's probably the first favorite side character. You're like tied for second.
Nice.
I'd say.
Or like are the votes?
Really, it's like third. Because you're equivalent with third. Because like second and third, and y'all are the same.
Wait. So like, what's this poll? Did it already happen? Is it still
so it already happened. It was Eduardo versus Jose.
Yeah.
And they tied. They split the votes 50-50.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
But I got first.
Well, no, you weren't in the poll.
No.
But it's just like implied.
Oh, it's implied. Yeah,
It's implied.
of course. Yeah.
So it's one of those things you kind of should accept as facts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a returning.
We have a return of the Invisible Woman.
Yeah. Yeah, Susan Storm. Give it up.
This will also like be spaced out quite a bit too from her previous episode because it's been like time.
2 weeks.
It has been exactly
time.
It's been like, time.
It's been some time.
Eduardo, show the nails to show that time has passed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Why am I doing it like this?
Because
I don't have acrylics.
It doesn't matter.
I painted those.
I thought those were for
I would
acrylics.
like to...
Yeah, but like
These aren't
it
acrylics.
doesn't matter.
All right.
True. I have acrylics.
As you can see.
He's
Time
also
has
utilizing Xenon's rings.
passed. Yeah.
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 And he's got one that doesn't fit me, and the other one he won't take off.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it won't come off.
We're being honest.
We're being honest.
It keeps my power. It's just like the mask, you know. It keeps my power like in check, you know. Just I do
Your
just
power.
yeah.
Your power.
My power.
Interesting.
No, it doesn't come off. It's part of the lore.
Bro, you didn't have that until like 2 weeks ago.
No, it's part of the lore.
Yeah,
It switched colors. It switched colors. Actually,
Bro, is it not always red?
No, it's part of the lore, Eduardo. It'll be on the next episode.
What are you talking
Don't worry
about?
about it. It's still in the works. Yeah.
I talked about that on my episode too. It's red. I did. I was like, yeah.
Well, that's not canon though. That's whatever she said.
Sounds pretty canon.
Yeah.
It sounded pretty canon.
So
I mean, because we were talking about Ghibli, so
yeah. So
it came up. It came
do
up.
they just not come off?
Hmm?
Are you just saying? I've never, because I know it's from the movie.
No. I'm talking about like the Xenon lore.
Oh,
yeah.
So they're
Nah.
just,
She added to it.
They're just
She added
normal
to it.
rings,
Oh,
right?
okay,
From the
okay.
movie. Okay.
Yes.
I thought they were just.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be like fused in.
I didn't know Tyrone pulled up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna need one of the
Why?
interns to like give me like a transcript of the last episode, just like the clip notes.
Just watch
Just like no stuff happened.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Just know you've been doxxed multiple
I've been
times.
doxxed. Damn.
real.
I'm gone in like 5 minutes. This is what happens.
5 minutes.
Well, my time.
We're like
my Xenon
45
time.
You've
5 minutes.
gotten 10 episodes. It's been 10 episodes.
Oh, it's
you've
been
on.
10 episodes.
That's 2.5 months.
God,
That's crazy.
what happened?
What happened? Watch the episodes and find out.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Right.
Become a loyal viewer.
yeah, learn the lore.
Join the Patreon.
Join the page.
Join the Patreon.
Shout
wish
out to
we
our
had Patreon.
Patreon.
Shout out to our Patreons.
Our Patreon.
Shout out to those
Patrons?
guys.
Patrons?
Patrons.
Our patrons.
Patrons.
It's not Patreons, it's patrons.
Our patrons?
Patrons.
Yeah, shout out.
Love
Yeah,
those
yeah.
guys.
Get there.
Once we get there.
Yeah, like that guy.
I'll give personal messages.
No.
No, as an added bonus.
Nah.
Yeah.
For every $100, you get
No.
one
Like
sentence.
if you're a patron, I'll just like do a personal message.
You like quote of the day? What's your quote of the day?
What's my quote of the day?
Yeah.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
God, so basic. What a loser.
you put me on the spot.
This is
like
your
that.
fan favorite right
Oh
here?
my
No
God.
shot. No.
See, sometimes
shot.
people just like someone simple, you know, someone like they can
No.
relate to, and
Nah.
like it's so, like they're like, you know what, I do want to get my money up, not my funny up, you know. It's like
That's
it's
why.
basic, but
Me personally, my quote would be, "It's not stranger danger if I'm the dangerous stranger."
Dangerous stranger.
I'm the
and
dangerous
that's my
stranger.
competition. That's the quote.
That's better than yours.
Better
Yeah.
than more original than yours. It's
You got any, Tyler?
Dudes think they the shit. They ain't even farted yet.
Damn, bro.
I swear.
What about you, Eduardo? Huh?
Bitches told me I had to change. I shit my pants. I had to change.
5'10". On my money,
5'10".
I'm
On my
5'10".
money, I'm 5'10".
I hate it here.
Bitches think they're ready for a relationship.
I feel like I was the only one not told that we were gonna have a quote of the day, and then everyone else
Oh,
was
no,
ready.
You
No,
just said that
he
right now.
literally
I'm
just came up with
masturbating,
that.
but they ain't seen me coming. It's like
You bitches like
they
my
gotta have
diaper.
these going.
You bitches like my diaper. Full of shit.
Man,
Just say
You
you're
gotta
not
come up with
creative.
on the spot. On the spot.
I'm not creative. I'm like
Boring.
facts.
And you want to be a lawyer, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
I read,
This guy-
I'm gonna read like
Don't
cases
you have to
for a
like
living.
argue people like all the time if you want to be a lawyer?
Well, yeah, but like that's I don't have to be like diaper.
A good lawyer. I was a bad
I don't
lawyer.
have to be a good lawyer. I just have to know enough people, you know, to be a lawyer who is successful. You know?
I think it'd be a good lawyer.
So
have
you don't want to
debate.
be a good lawyer. You just want good
Well,
connections to
well,
become a somewhat known
So
lawyer.
to be a
there's
normal lawyer.
There's like
Yeah.
I feel like there's two types of lawyers. The ones that actually like go to court, like that's the fun part, right? And the ones that like do all the research and like in the back.
Yeah,
in the
those are called
background.
like paralegals.
Well, no, they're not paralegals. Like they're lawyers still.
Usually
still-
they'll have
he's still in his
paralegals
first
do
year
it,
of
all the
college.
busy
He
work.
doesn't-
I mean,
Lawyers usually just go to court.
So you want to be a paralegal?
No, because you don't even need it. Like it's like a separate school for like to be a paralegal. I'm pretty sure.
I
It's
think
like
you can just get. I mean, like you can study like something as like an undergrad. And you become a paralegal. I mean, if you have to go to school.
No,
for
you don't even have to go
paralegal.
to school. You just
Yeah, you just do it.
You can just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
SMU has like a course on it. And I was
Yeah,
like,
so it's like
that'd be
you could
interesting.
just do that. But like most lawyers, like they do their own research, but they'll
Yeah.
have paralegals working under
Under
them,
them,
as
yeah.
like an internship type thing or like a job.
As a job,
like they work
yeah.
at like the firm and like they'll do the court stuff, but the paralegals do the research.
Mm.
And like they'll kind of like oversee it and then confirm it.
Yeah.
I'll update you 7 years from now when I got like
Yeah.
my degree from Harvard.
You ever seen
Law.
Better Call Saul?
Harvard
I've
law.
seen Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. If you guys don't know,
Is that what you're trying to be?
Better Call. Nah,
You're trying to be like Saul?
I'm trying to be Saul. I like better.
I mean, hey, lawyer for the cartel? That's not a bad
Hey, I'll
gig.
take- we
That's
take
not
a lot of
bad
money.
gig.
We
That's
take
not
a
a
lot of
bad
money
gig.
I've seen Ozark. I'll be like, wait, no, he was an
The-
accountant. I'm
that's
tripping.
it,
I'm
yeah.
tripping. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I know that's like a bad comparison.
I'll be like Helen.
Keller?
No.
I'm not gonna lie, you said Ellen, and I was like,
no,
what?
no.
Helen?
Yeah.
From what?
From Ozark.
I haven't
That's like
seen
that's
LA.
like
I
the,
just,
oh,
the
okay,
first
well,
thing I said was I haven't seen
the
it.
cartel is a lawyer, and her name is Helen.
Ozark's about the
Xenon.
cartel?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I mean,
Wait, what
Yeah.
is Ozark about? I just know it's about money laundering.
I've never seen.
well,
it.
yeah,
I've
he's
never
money
seen it.
laundering for the cartel.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Makes
just finished
sense,
it like
makes sense.
a few weeks ago. Actually,
I heard it was good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like kind of.
Never seen Ozark in my life.
Oh, well, you
It's on my
should.
list.
The
to
only thing I
watch.
know about cartel is when I watched Queen of the South, and yeah,
And,
I don't think you guys
What was that one?
probably have
Pablo
not seen that
Escobar
show. It's a good show.
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Wasn't that just
Narcos?
Narcos?
Narcos, yeah.
My dad
yeah.
used to watch that show a lot.
Yeah. My dad watched like the first 2 seasons, but he doesn't like watching sub. He didn't have a dub.
Damn yeah.
So,
You know,
yeah.
I don't gotta worry about that.
Like a good example is like I want to get my dad to watch One Punch Man
Mhm.
because he loved Invincible. So I'm like, dude, you would love One Punch Man, but it's only in Japanese and Spanish. So I'm like, there's
Where you
no
watching it?
no on Netflix. There's no dub.
Dude,
just send them the 9
He-
anime link.
He won't
bro.
watch. He won't watch illegal websites.
Damn.
I don't know. It might be on Hulu or something like that, but
Like,
on
I know-
Netflix it's
I-
only Japanese and Spanish.
That is so weird. I know there's.
Because I wanted to get him to watch it.
Dude, I
Because like he
swear I
loves
saw that
Invincible
dub.
so much. We've watched Invincible 3 times. He loves Invincible
That much.
So I'm like,
Pretty good.
we could just watch One Punch Man because it's in the same vein
I
as
swear
that.
I thought I saw that show dubbed.
I mean, yeah, it's dubbed, but it's
Well,
not on
no,
Netflix.
Yeah, but I saw it on Netflix. I swear.
Do you have a sponsor, NordVPN? I'm just kidding. You have a VPN?
Do I have a VPN?
Yeah, you're using like Eddie's?
Eddie has a VPN.
Yes, or his sister does. I mean, less people like. There's a couple of us that I don't have it, but I think like Gabe might have it. I don't know, Ash or something. I don't
I
know.
don't got Surfshark.
No.
Yeah, Surfshark.
Which is to our sponsor. No, I've been wanting to though.
Get a VPN.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I can play with my overseas buddies.
Just VPN to, like Japan.
Yeah. So
It, like apparently, if you go like VPN Japan, all the Netflix and Hulu and shit over there, it's like insane.
Crazy.
Like every anime you could think of is on there.
Really?
Because Eddie
Well,
had the
yeah.
VPN and he went to Japan Netflix. He's like every anime I could think of is on here.
But is it in English though?
yeah. Well,
probably
no,
not.
it's probably subbed. But it's like,
Well, I mean, I subbed in English. That's what I meant.
well, yeah, most of them have
okay.
subs. So it's like everything you could think of is on there. It's not free because you have to like have Netflix and the VPN, but
Yeah.
it's just all there. and it's like a safe website without hentai ads.
What, isn't
Without them going like, you want these hot singles in your area?
like the second
You can't last 10 seconds in this game.
the second the ad blocker went on, I was sad because like no more single.
I was excited, dude.
I was like, man, no one wants me
I was
anymore.
like, oh my god, I actually have like RAM.
I don't have to play like what was that one Operation with my links?
Yeah, because like it'll pop up an ad, and if you click the wrong X, then or like if you're like a microbe off, it like clicks it to the ad.
There's like a fake X, a
And
real X, or a closed ad, and I'm like,
Or it's like the closed ad could be part of the ad, and then like the fake X, like it's there, but then like you have to wait 5 seconds for the real X to show up, and it's just dumb. You have to play like a guessing game. You gotta know. It's like that's like the download button.
No,
it's like, is this the real download button, or is this like a fake download button? Is it download a virus?
I wouldn't know. I don't go on those kind of sites, so you know.
you just
You
go
don't have
straight
to lie
to
for the
porn.
podcast.
Huh?
You just said you love those ads.
I don't recall this moment.
You're like,
happening.
I'm so upset because I actually
Editor,
like those ads.
throw it up.
Yeah, intern number 2. Cut that part out. You know.
Intern number 3, keep it in. You can keep going.
I'll pay intern number 4 under the table though. Like,
There's no intern number 4, dummy.
now there is.
There isn't.
It's a month from the last one.
1, 2, 3.
There'll be a 4th one by the time that this episode gets
4 others
edited.
left. They're
Yeah,
gone.
4th is gone. They walked out.
4 will come back.
They walked out.
At 7.
There's.
It's not 7, is it?
They won't come.
They won't come back.
No.
They won't.
But, artist is, I was like, what name do I? Artist is playing her own game. And
You can do either one.
either one.
I've already doxed her. Well, she has to dox herself.
No, you guys did first.
Oh.
Well, I said your
You
name, but
guys.
you like over the course of the episode, you like whittled it down to like an area.
Yeah, but then
California.
we didn't.
Yeah, right. California, because you drive the
Ford
405.
405.
Oh,
Ford Mustang.
Yeah,
she drives the Ford Mustang.
Yeah.
What's the name of the new Mustang? It's like the Model E or something. I don't know.
You think I'm gonna know like some
Yes.
crappy American
Yes.
muscle cars models?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, you're like the car
Theoretically
guy.
saying, what would it be?
Because it's like the
Theoretically, hypothetically, if you just happen to know,
Yeah.
it's like the Ford Mustang E. I don't know.
I actually don't know.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about though, right? Like there's a Ford Mustang. It's an electric vehicle.
I don't know if you
It's all electric.
Oh, yeah, it's like an SUV.
Kind of, yeah.
No, but it is like an SUV.
No,
though. It doesn't
it's
look like
it's like a sports car SUV.
Oh, it
looks
is?
like a Tesla, like a bulky Tesla.
because I've seen the ones that like they made it like they are like the electric ones, and they're called
Tesla.
it's like they have some. It's like something to do with like the
Horses, yeah.
sound. No, sound. Right? Is it a horse?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But
But
I'm
I
sure
think-
y'all know.
Yeah, the viewers are smart.
I'm not
Yeah.
a car guy. So.
Yeah, me neither.
You're supposed to be a car guy.
Yeah, but not American muscle.
He likes Japanese muscle.
Yeah, I like Japanese. But,
Yeah.
oh,
It's
I
not
would call
Japanese
it
muscle, isn't it? Japanese speed or something like that? What's it?
What's it
They're
called?
Because you have
they're
American
lighter.
muscle
Yeah.
and
And what's it called for Japanese?
it's like Japanese something.
It's just a Japanese domestic market. I don't know.
Well, no, because there was in Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
I believe the first one, because it was the big thing was like American muscle versus Japanese
Speed.
something,
Yeah.
like technology or speed or something like that.
It's been a while since I've seen the first Fast and Furious.
It's been a
movie.
long time, but I remember like that specific. You know what I'm talking about though, right? With the street racing and Dom
the
had,
first street race.
yeah, I think so, and Dom had his Challenger.
Uh huh. Wait, are you talking
Challenger.
about Tokyo Drift? Because then Dom shows up at the end of the movie. No, it's the first one.
It was there was street racing in America, and they were
Uh-huh.
racing for pinks.
Oh.
So it was like, yeah, like American muscle versus Japanese whatever.
I swear that's Tokyo Drift. That's how it starts. He starts with a race that's like for pinks,
Bro, all the money.
Maybe that is
All the
and then he
Tokyo
goes to Japan.
The original
then it's
races
like-
No,
started-
Start
that's like
the movie starts.
that's
in
like the
America,
main
though.
character. And he was
Yeah.
like, that's when he wrecked into the house. I'm talking about like there was an actual like street race with Dom.
Oh, with Dom?
Yeah, like Dom was in it. Either Dom or
Brian.
Brian was in it, but I think it was Dom. No, I think it was Dom and Brian was driving Dom's car or something
Dude,
like that.
I can't
I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen the Fast
remember.
movies, the Fast and Furious
I've
movies.
been wanting to rewatch them.
Yeah, it's on my list.
They're such like
I wouldn't watch past
junk,
number 2.
They're like junk food kind of food.
I watched Fast too.
Movies.
No, I mean I watched until 2, and then I'm like,
Oh.
I'm good.
Bro, you never saw the Brazil?
I watched until 5.
You watched until 5?
Yeah, that's like a
Five's
good
the
stopping
heist
point.
one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like a good stopping
that's the
place.
good. That's a good. But yeah,
The second it becomes like a spy thriller. I'm like, man, what is this?
that's after 5.
That's well, 5. It's like it's a heist, but they're like still. I don't know. It's
It's
hard to
still
explain.
more grounded.
It's
than where
more
they are
grounded,
now.
and they get kind of like out there. I haven't watched anything past. I watched 6, and then I watched 8.
I saw 5, and then 7.
You just skip 6? Oh,
Yeah. All I know about 6 is
I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
I remember watching it in theaters when it came out.
I don't. I only. I think. How many are there?
There's 9.
9.
They're on Fast 9. I think they like might have confirmed Fast 10.
Yeah, and I already know there's gonna be 10 movies. It's the one with John Cena.
That's 9, isn't it?
Oh, so then I saw 5 and then 9.
Yeah, John Cena is like he plays Dom's
Toretto's
brother.
dad.
It's Dom's brother.
Yeah, it's his brother. He was like in jail, I think. He
That's
like
funny.
escaped. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
You know, I don't know. Huh?
No, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys ever talked about it on the podcast. Wait. Oh shit. You know, this man took me to this arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Addicting.
Oh, we talked about
Oh.
it towards the end of the last episode I was on. Because I was like,
Yeah,
because we in between cuts. Oh, in between.
I don't know
what?
if y'all know this. I don't watch these episodes. I only
Fake.
watch the shorts.
Oh yeah, the shorts,
Fake.
of course. But in between episodes, they were like, guys, what do you want to talk about next? I was like, I can talk about cars. And like, shut up, Xenon. We're not talking about cars. The camera turns on. I'm like, all right, let's talk about cars. And I talked about round 1 and like the racing setup I bought and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah.
He got me into cars that way. Because there's this racing game over there. And he keeps losing to
No,
me.
that's a lie. That's a lie. We're 2-2 right now. We're tied.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
But originally we were like not.
Because I was using like some like shitty ass like 200 horsepower BRZ. You know, like it's not fair.
Sounds like a skill diff.
Sounds like a
Because
big
I remember
skill
you
diff.
just complaining, like Eduardo beats you, and you're like, but you have more horsepower.
It
than
is a
me."
horsepower diff.
So then why don't you get more horsepower?
'Cause
Just get more horsepower.
Because it's a gamble. Because this man just puts it on random, right? If it's like the maps that I like and it's like
Okay.
a downhill,
Okay.
then like a lighter
Okay.
car, it doesn't matter
Okay.
as
I
much.
don't know.
when you have more
Why don't you
horsepower.
hit random, bro? For maps.
Because the highways are boring as hell. It's just like a straightaway.
Okay.
Yeah, so then horsepower.
Then we'll be on
Yeah,
the
but that's
same
boring.
playing
That's a boring
field.
race, though.
Especially the car I use now. I think we
Yeah.
have similar horsepower.
You said it yourself. Like the curvier maps are more fun.
more fun, but
Yeah,
like if
but
you want to
like-
win, then let's
Yeah,
get the
but
horsepower.
they're more fun, sure. But I like hitting random.
It's not fun.
To you, bro.
Not to you, I
That's-
guess.
At that point, it's just like a skill issue with our drifting.
Well, yeah, that's why we were 2-2 last time. We had the same. We essentially had the same car.
Yeah, we had rival cars.
Well, like I
had those.
remember Natalie and I pulled up. It's like it must have been literally right after y'all left because I think you told me that like, you swiped but you didn't play because there was a free because we went over there to look for y'all and it was like
Oh.
empty but the game was already going so I didn't have to pay for it. So I started
Yeah.
I started racing. It was like this shitty blue block car. It was so bad.
That's a Subaru WRX.
It was
Yeah, that
so
was-
bad.
that was my car.
And like I was trying to drift, it wouldn't drift.
Yeah, that was the mine.
How do you drift with that? Because like I would do that. I would whip and I'd whip it all the way and it would just like slowly turn. And I'm like,
I don't know
do I
if-
downshift? Like what do I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you
Because
drift.
I tried it one time and it kind of worked, but not really.
That's how.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You downshift.
That's what I
and then
did.
you
I
do the
downshift
curve.
it from 4th to 3rd and
Whoa, why are we on such a low speed?
it wouldn't go up to 5. I couldn't get up to
I thought it
5.
went up 6.
Yeah, mine has. If it was
No,
the
I
blue
can
ball-
go up, but it
Uh-huh.
wasn't. There's no need for it. I wasn't hitting the RPMs.
Alrighty.
Racer diff, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not used to it. But I was playing it, and if Natalie was here, she could attest. I was whipping the fuck out of that wheel, and it was just, and I was like, and it just was turning.
For the next Jowp special, we should all go to round 1 and
We
just
can't
like,
record,
race
man, I'm
each other. Huh?
I'm assuming we can't record.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't record.
I'm assuming you can't
We
record.
can always ask.
It'll be for the Patreon.
Round 1 vlog.
But the thing is, like, I feel like you'd have to be bigger to do
What,
something
bigger?
like that.
Why?
Like, we'd have to be bigger because, like, it's exposure, right? Like, the thing is like privacy, and then you kind of like give exposure. You give free exposure. And
Like if we're recording,
We don't say round
it's
1.
not-
We just go to the arcade and
If
we're in some
like,
racing
oh, we're in
game.
the arcade. You know, this is the one, the infamous arcade. And on long-term viewers are gonna be like, oh, it's round 1.
yeah, but I mean, like, we could always ask.
And people's
but,
curiosity too will always be like, why y'all recording? And you can be like, oh. Then you shout it out like that.
Yeah, I mean that could work too, but I feel like
Just be
we.
like, for
I'd
the
want to be like a
memories.
little bigger before we do some kind of special like that, because then we also have to get like mics, like portable mics that we can use, either like the clip-ons or
just
like
get
the boom mics. What?
Tascoms.
Cascombs?
Tascoms. Never mind.
Taccoms?
Task.
Tascoms?
Yeah, there we go. See,
What's that, like,
Etsy's got it.
little-
It's like it's just.
I don't know. I just know what he's saying though. I can
Yeah,
I
translate.
don't know what that
thanks.
is.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, anyways, like,
Yeah,
there's
then,
more
there
work
could
that we'd have
be-
to do to that. But I mean, I would love to do more specials like in
There
person.
could be
like that.
evidence of me beating your ass in that
Nah.
racing game.
I'm actually. Just for that, I'd actually pull out my Evo. Just like.
The one that you've like leveled up.
Yeah, that one's
I
like.
have to use the basic cars.
Well, I go down to his level because like I'm not gonna race him with my 488 horsepower. That's just not fair, you know.
So it's a horsepower diff.
Yeah, at that point,
it would be a horsepower diff at
because
that point.
he has a custom car, which is how much did you just say?
It's 480 horsepower.
488 horsepower, and they come with like the
So
the
is
ones
it
you
like
can choose is like 230.
Is there like an account that you make?
Yeah, the Bandai
Yeah,
passport.
I bought.
Oh, yeah,
I,
you wouldn't
on
know.
eBay, I
okay.
ordered them on eBay. Yeah.
What a loser.
My
Low key,
bad.
I'm thinking about doing the same thing.
What a loser. They're losers. What a,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
y'all put me on with these guys? Oh my god. I can't take it.
And her.
We're chilling.
Yeah. I don't know what these nerds are talking about.
And then there's the initial D one. That one's more fun.
That's
to
what I
play.
thought you were talking about, Initial D.
No.
That's the one that I
I thought they were
played.
talking
Oh, you
about
played the initial
D
D one?
Yes, and it was ass.
Yeah, you don't feel the speed. That one's actually that.
I was playing it and I was
like,
like, what? How the fuck do I play this? Like, I can't drift. I literally can't drift.
you were still racing the Subaru WRX, by the way.
Oh, I guess,
Same
yeah.
car, yeah.
But like, I was going and it just wouldn't drift no matter what I did.
That one I have no idea what to tell you.
You
about.
I ended up getting like,
you don't counter steer on that one. You literally just like go with the curve.
okay, I didn't know that because I was trying to counter steer and it was just like
you don't counter steer on that one.
slow turn.
Yeah.
You do more counter steering on the Toon
On-
Max 5,
yeah.
the one that we like.
I actually have no idea what the name of that game was called. To be
Toon
honest.
Max 5.
Until
yeah.
now that you just said it, I had no idea what the name was called.
Yeah.
It's based off some manga or something.
And so it has like a
Probably.
really nice like crane game selection.
But the crane games suck because it's like the grip is really bad. Because obviously, like,
Well,
they wouldn't be in the business if they were making a profit.
thing
If they
is-
were if you were winning every game, then you wouldn't. The company wouldn't be making a profit on it. But it's like you could grab it and pick it up, and then like on the way there, it just drops it. It's just so bad.
Dad looks disappointed, bro. This man looks like a dad that's disappointed at a soccer game.
There's no need to do that. Don't pay attention to him.
My bad. I get distracted easily. Anyways, what were you saying?
No, it's like the grip on the claw machines just aren't good enough.
This one, like when he first took me over there, dude, I was like getting things on my first try.
Yeah, but that's like the small things though.
Mm-mm.
You're getting big things. What big things did you get?
They gave him a whole bag.
Dude, yeah, I had to be given a
Like
whole
staff
bag.
gave him a bag.
The only
Because like there
small-
was so many
I had
times
two-
where I would
had-
pick them up and it would like as it's moving like towards the exit, it would just drop it.
I only got two small things when I went over there the first time,
Really?
and the other things were big things.
Yeah, because like I said,
I got
I
this
just
like
kept dropping everything, so I can only go for the small things because I can get those first try. But for the big ones, it's like I just would not hold on to it.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't go for big ones. I only go for small ones.
I
I
went
got
for
I got
medium
the
big ones.
Gorilla.
You got the gorilla?
Yeah, the Winton.
the Winton. Oh, it's the one that Devin was
I
The one that
that's
talking
the
Devin
one
got.
that
Because
one.
now he's like, look, it's the one that Devin got, and I was like,
That's what I thought too.
and I got it first try. I just got it first try. It was so easy.
I saw
Damn.
Devin walking around with like a gorilla, and I was like, the Winton.
Winton.
I didn't even realize you.
Yeah,
got
I was
one.
like Winton.
No, I had this little like throwback to her episode. This little what's it called? The way I explained it to Natalie is it looked like Peppa Pig, but like with a ski mask on. Later down, I found out that it's like a BTS stuffed animal.
Oh.
Did you say that during your episode?
He didn't.
No,
No, you
No.
said throw back to her. Oh, because of BTS.
Because of-
BTS.
because K-pop.
Okay, 'cause I was like, I don't
'Cause
think
of
you
K-
said that
No,
during
no,
that
'cause of K-pop.
episode.
No,
You
yeah.
hate those guys, right?
She hates
I don't
boys.
hate them. I just don't listen to them. I'm mainly a
I
girl
swear
group.
I've
You
heard
think
you like.
BTS is overrated?
I do. I do.
Hot takes. Hey,
You're telling me you don't bop along with Smooth like butter? Like, please.
No, are you kidding me? That song was so overplayed. I'm so glad me and my partner do not listen to the radio at work anymore.
God.
What
Every other
Smooth like
song
butter.
is like butter.
It's like smooth like.
It's
Oh,
just
no,
called
yeah.
butter, bro. It's literally
My
just
bad. My bad.
there's a lot
I'm
of
fake
songs that
fan.
are overplayed, just in general.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm glad we don't listen to the radio anymore. It was literally the same songs. It was Doja Cat and like
Watermelon
Megan
Sugar
Thee
I heard a lot on
Stallion
the radio.
and like freaking just a lot. And it's
Yes,
probably
Harry
a lot of
Styles.
hairstyles. There's probably a lot of Taylor Swift right now because
Yeah,
her
'cause she's
album.
big. Her album.
Like, I'm not like a Swift hater, like, right? I just don't like her music.
That's
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah.
Is that BTS thing? How's that BTS?
I don't know.
It's just their line of like stuffed animals. Like, you go
Yeah.
to like Stone
Yeah,
Bar.
like they each have characters.
Yeah, you go to
Yeah, don't name drop.
Oh, you go to like the one mall, but like
Yeah,
that
I
one
know.
city.
Yeah.
by over there. By
Yeah,
over yonder.
yeah.
You said a close mall.
A close mall nearby, and you go to
Yeah.
like one
Yeah,
store called like,
That.
no, it's like box. It's like circle.
Box lunch.
Oh,
Box
box
lunch.
lunch.
No, not that one. No, we're trying not to name drop, but it's not. It's
Hot
one.
Topic?
They're all the same.
Those are just
They're
general
all the
stores.
same.
Those are
Yeah, it's
general
just
stores.
Hot Topic?
an Asian selling store, Asian stuff selling store. I don't know what
Okay.
you want to call it, man. They
Like,
sold. They sold.
think- I haven't been in, like, a
I can only
month,
think of
but-
Dot Dot Bang
No,
and
It's all the way in the corner.
Okay, just say what you're gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
then.
they sell the BTS stuffed animals.
I know that.
That's weird.
Dude, because I posted on my story, I was like haul, right?
You
Someone
part
was
of the army?
Someone was like, yo, where'd you get that? I was like, at a claw machine. Like, it's like, dude, so many people want that. I was like, what is this? Right? I was like, what is this? And he was like, dude, it's the BTS stuffed animal. And I was like, huh?
Jim Cook?
Huh?
I think
Eugene?
it's Jimin's. I don't know.
Jimin?
Jimin?
Junjin.
For the gal who doesn't like
Young
BTS, you certainly know a lot about them.
Yeah, she's just saying.
I just
Korean.
named like one name, bro. I know I can name the member. Maybe not all of them.
You were the one who was
I mean,
like,
they had
"Yo,
the
mess with
collab.
sweet like butter."
They had a
Maybe.
collab.
It's a
I don't know.
banger. I'm just saying.
They did collab with like, was it McDonald's? The BTS meal.
Yeah. It was McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
I
you can
forgot
win
about
like
that.
the.
You threw me
little-
off because the girl group I liked is because McDonald's did like a thing with the World Cup where they collabed with like a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
Just like how to say like do you want to go to McDonald's in like different languages?
Mm.
Itzy was on there for Korea.
Yeah.
Okay.
My girls, they look pretty good.
What they do for Mexico?
I can't
Probably
remember.
Bad
Damn.
Bunny. Bad Bunny
Damn.
probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not even Mexican. He's Puerto Rican.
Really?
Yeah, but Bunny.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's
Listen to
J-Hope.
him.
J Hope.
Yeah.
Who the hell is J Hope?
I don't know. The BTS.
One of the
member with that
members.
one.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like Mexican artists.
Oh,
like, who the
no.
hell is
No.
J-Hope.
Hey, yeah.
J-Hope.
Ha hope.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, but I know like it was a big thing when they collabed with McDonald's. They had like all the little toys for all the members.
Mm.
Or was it the toys or what was it?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
There was
I don't
something
go
where
to
you could like
McDonald's.
collect.
The last time I got a Happy Meal was for the adult one.
But it was like
Bruh.
some kind of collectible that you can get, and they were like selling on eBay for like it was only like $20 or $25. But
That's
I mean like that
crazy.
pays for your meal and then some. So they were selling. There's one that was rare that I saw sold for like 10,000.
That's crazy.
It was like a 1 in 10,000 chance or something to get it, and it was going crazy. Like one guy got like 3 of them,
Just like that.
like back to back.
I mean, can't you just like work at McDonald's and like heist them?
But stuff like that, like any kind of promotional thing, you usually can't.
Oh, really?
Like a good example is like Sonic. They had like Red Bull slushies, but they wouldn't let you get the Red Bulls without buying them. You have to buy the Red Bull, like because they had like a case full of Red Bulls, and you'd have to buy the slushie to drink the Red Bull. Otherwise, like you get in trouble if you're caught stealing it.
Really?
So I'm assuming with something like that, where it's like a collab,
Uh-huh.
you couldn't get away with just taking it
Yeah. Okay.
because it's like they probably have a camera observing it.
On Jimin.
Yeah, that's it's tough.
That'd be a whack heist though,
Guys, it's a plan.
right?
Bum, bum, bum,
Because like
bum.
the last time I saw something that went off for way too much on eBay was for the adult Happy Meal.
I don't know anything about that. I knew it existed. I didn't care.
The host the adult Happy Meal.
So I don't know what the promotion was for, but McDonald's was selling adult Happy Meal. So basically, it was like the same idea as like a Happy Meal, but they'll be like
adults.
medium.
Oh.
There'll be medium fries, like a Whopper, not a Whopper. That's like there'll be a Big Mac,
Big Mac.
or like 20-piece chicken nuggets,
That's revolutionary right there.
and then a toy.
Damn.
They should have kept it. Honestly.
Yeah, true. I would be getting Happy Meals more often.
Oh yeah.
But no, I got one, and then apparently I got one of the rare ones.
Like a rarest toy or
What was the toys? You remember?
Yeah, I have it on my desk. It's like it's the whole like look for it is supposed to make it look like it's secondhand. It was like it was like yellow. It had like 4 eyes and shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw like
Yeah.
the design art for that.
What should
Yeah.
be like that one?
I think Devin sent it to me and it was like for $3,000.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
Eduardo,
well, I think-
that's enough for Japan.
But it also looks nice on my desk.
I think personally
Mhm.
that the viewers should see a transition.
Coming here soon.
Shut the fuck up. You ruined it. Like just let me do my thing, all right? So we have a little something special. Apparently, was it Forbes released? Was it top 100 anime characters?
What? That's not all what he said.
No, Forbes dropped like a top 100 of like most controversial not
Controversial. I think it said anime
controversial
characters.
people.
Figures?
I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
lie.
figures,
I
yeah.
thought you said anime characters. And you said Donald Trump, and I was like, valid. He's in that. he's in
Damn,
Death Note.
Forbes?
So I
Just
was
like
like,
that?
he's in Death Note. So I was like, oh yeah, Trump.
Surprisingly enough, Donald Trump is not even in the top 10. He's not even top 15.
That makes sense. Yeah.
For how big is the list?
100.
It's 100.
I,
It's top 100,
I did not
dude.
listen to the number. My bad.
Do you guys have any guess of who's in the? I only have the top 16.
Definitely Kanye.
Adolf.
Kanye.
Yes, definitely Kanye.
Hey, if you're
controversial,
telling me that my boy,
maybe.
not my boy.
What?
For controversial, right? That's the line.
Kanye
It's
should be like top 5.
controversial.
I would assume Kanye's like top 5.
I wouldn't think so.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate,
Yeah, that's a
definitely.
good one.
Remember, this is of all time. This isn't of the last
Oh,
2
it's
years.
all time though. Yeah.
Adolf.
So my boy.
What's the
Adolf
statute of
Hitler is
limitations?
in the list.
Yeah, yeah.
Hitler.
So what's the statute of
Stalin.
limitations? Like 100
Stalin?
years?
People just
Ever
that guy?
existence?
yeah, you'd be surprised. Number 3 is like
Rasputin? Like
No.
Ivan the Terrible? I don't
Everyone
know.
loves Rasputin.
No,
what are you
it's
on
just
about?
like-
He has a whole
Who's
song.
the guy
It's
that
people that
fucking, like-
existed in history.
It's probably Stalin.
Oh, like
Genghis
that's what I was gonna say. Genghis Khan.
Oh, you want to say that? No, like,
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan is not in
So
the
let's
list.
He's on the list?
Okay,
Okay,
like
so
top.
I'll just go. I'll go from there.
Columbus?
You guys already given your answer. So number 16 is Elvis Presley.
What?
that
Controversial.
makes
Wait,
sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He
He stole
from
black music.
Ignore the air quotes, but he
He
stole.
like
he
stole black music.
No, I was like black people in quotes.
It's like he took
Are you like
the,
quotes on the people?
like the genre of music and took it over.
I was gonna
Yeah, ignore that. I just kind of like instinctively just threw that up.
Number 15 is VJ. I don't know who that
I
is,
don't
but
know
that's
who
an
VJ is.
actor. I think it's the Indian actor from that one commercial where he has the tear in his eyes from recycling. I think it's that guy.
Don't know who that is.
What?
Very
You
good.
guys never seen that?
Yeah.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
yes,
oh,
yes.
you mean that you
Right,
mean
right,
VJ?
right.
Oh, I said
Yeah,
VJ.
continue,
My bad,
please.
my bad.
I got scared. I thought you guys were caught up on the lore for a second. I was like, really, guys? You don't know who VJ is? Like,
Actually, I think I'll just come in camera.
Okay.
You can if you want to, yeah.
So they can see me since they love me so much.
wait, can they see?
Me? Oh, him? Yeah.
I thought that.
Oh,
I thought you were-
Jamal?
I don't know. Actually, I didn't.
I
even
thought you were
look
here
at
the whole time.
God
Gabe.
damn, this is stiff.
Yeah, that's why I like that. Like,
All right, we'll be right here. All right, next we've got number 15 is Mariah Carey.
Mariah, what did she
How is
do?
Mariah?
Carey.
Is it because of like All I Want for Christmas Is
Eminem?
You? Like what?
Why?
Damn.
I
It's
don't
because of like the
know.
Christmas song. Like
People
you
had a
hate
bone
it,
to
so they're
pick, I
yo,
guess.
yo, vote, we don't like Mariah Carey.
Maybe.
That's dumb. All right.
Number 13 is John Cena.
What?
Yes, yes.
What'd he do?
Because all
It
the
was
stuff
the
with China.
thing, right?
All the stuff with China
Yeah.
and Taiwan.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Not
makes
beach chilling,
sense.
but yeah.
Not beach chilling.
Well, so that's the whole reason why John Cena knows Chinese is because of the connections with China. Because like WWE was a big thing, and then obviously like Hollywood, you have to be Chinese is a big market, and then the whole Chinese Taiwan thing, and then he like sided with China.
See, I keep asking my friends who like are who like speak Mandarin, right? And I'm like, how good is John Cena's Chinese?
They say it's for people I've seen online, they're like it's all right.
Yeah, like I have people who are like, for like a white guy, it's pretty good, and then other people are like it's dog shit. Like man should stop. And like
Because they also
I'm
could be
conflicted.
comparing to like my mom's from China. And she speaks perfect Mandarin, and it's like okay, well,
Yeah.
all right. So John
Next
Cena,
person.
Number 12 is Eminem.
that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand Eminem.
That's a little high, but that can make sense. Yeah.
Mm.
Where would you place him? Number 23? Like,
I mean, it's top 100.
Yeah.
how are they getting these like?
This is also like all time too. Like
what is Forbes
Eminem.
basing
What
like
are their
this?
metrics?
Yeah.
It's
at the
subjective.
beginning of
It's
the
all
article,
subjective.
They probably put some of their metrics. Number 11 is the Prophet Muhammad.
Is Jesus on there too? Is Jesus on there?
Maybe in the list.
Is Jesus number one, bro?
Yeah, Jesus might be number
He said
one.
no. He said number 3's gonna shock us. Jesus said number 3 because he rose on the 3rd day.
Number 10 is Beyonce.
What did
What?
she
What
do?
has she done?
I don't know. If they Jay Z, marry Jay Z. I don't know.
Divorce that guy? I don't know.
Divorce.
She didn't.
Didn't divorce
I don't
him.
know.
Maybe that's a controversy.
Number 9 is Kane. He's a WWE wrestler.
Oh,
Okay.
Why is he
I can
controversial?
understand it because of his character. It's like,
not the Bible.
okay.
Not
He
the
plays it
Bible
up,
guy?
yeah.
Number 8 is Roger Federer.
Who?
Who?
Really, the
Tennis
tennis player?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
No clue.
he
Apparently he's pretty
done?
controversial. I don't know. I thought Tyler.
I wish they would have
I
given
mean,
us,
I
given
know,
us like
I
the cliff
know
notes.
he. Back in like the mid 2000s, I think it was him that talked about like how Serena Williams couldn't compete like in men's league, and that was like a big thing. But then Serena Williams is like, yeah, he's right. I couldn't compete.
Oh.
So like,
All right.
I don't know.
Number 7 is The Undertaker, another wrestler. Similar thing.
What?
Yeah.
How are they top 100?
This is also
It's 'cause
all
it's-
time
It's because
too.
of their subject matter, I would assume, because like
It's violent.
It's to do with
Yeah.
devilish things and WWE.
Yeah.
was
What the
against-
Undertaker? Like,
He's
How
like a
does it
dead
feel?
man.
He's a
oh, he's a dead man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Britney Spears.
Okay.
Okay, understandable.
Understandable.
No, wait.
No complaints on Britney Spears.
I want you to.
I
no.
like Britney Spears, but it's understandable.
She has gone through like some
Like-
shit.
But I want you to think about this, right?
Like-
she's gone
She's
through
number-
some shit.
Oh, she's gone
This
through
is
a
the
lot.
top 100 most controversial people.
And she's- and she's
all
what
time.
place?
Okay,
And Britney's
that's
number
Is she
6.
six?
No,
Okay,
no,
that's true. That's true.
And I'm
guess,
betting
like,
she's next to like Adolf Hitler too.
Oh yeah.
Like Adolf's like 24. He's like low on the list.
Like, where the hell is my man on the
And then like
list?
next person's Adolf in.
Number 5 is Adolf Hitler.
Bro.
That's a big jump. Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, Adolf Hitler.
Bro.
Oh, I like how it goes like Muhammad is like number 9.
The Prophet
They gotta throw him
Muhammad.
up there.
Number 4 is Barack Obama.
You would think it would be his wife for those trash like lunches. She freaking
We're ruining school.
And the whole like
lunches.
conspiracy
yeah.
about her.
That she's a man.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's a conspiracy that Michelle Obama's a man.
I did see
Please,
that controversy. Was it like
please.
they were like, look at the Adam's apple? You can kind of.
Well,
see, like,
okay,
the
so there's a
bulge
couple things. So she was dancing on Ellen. There was a bulge, and it moved. Like,
Huh.
not like the shape of a dress, but it was like, it looked like a bulge. Take it with a grain of salt. She does have an ass apple. She has a very pronounced back. Like someone, there's a picture of her in a white dress, I think, and you can see her back. And someone put side by side with like Mike Tyson, and shit. I'm not even kidding. It looked the same.
Bro.
So like she's been hitting the gym, right? And then Barack had a friend when he was younger named Michael, and there was a picture of Barack and Michael together. And Michael looks kind of like Michelle.
That's pretty funny.
So it's like it goes
There's
pretty
no
deep.
shot, bro.
That'd be so funny
in
though.
this Michelle
That'd be so
Obama.
funny.
I
though.
don't. Well, no, because I saw there's a
He's on the
documentary
Michelle
about it.
Obama TikTok where you.
No, there's a documentary about whether Barack Obama was gay, and
There was?
he apparently frequented like a gay club, like a gay strip club, and like he got to know one of the strippers like personally because he tipped well. It was like a whole thing.
Hey, at least he tipped well.
Like I don't believe it personally. I've seen a documentary about it.
I find it funny.
I find it funny as well. Yeah.
I think it's funny to think
Like
about.
I can't wait
'Cause
for
I'm
him
like,
to be on his
hey,
deathbed.
'cause
Him
like-
and Michelle.
And he's like, I actually am gay.
yeah, and Michelle be like, it's like I am transgender or whatever. It's like on her
Fuck, in this day and
deathbed.
age, it's okay for him to be gay though.
I know, but like they're not gonna come out with it now. It's like a deathbed kind of thing.
Especially because like he's kind of like a family guy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like a
Obama?
family man. Yeah,
Mm.
because of his kids. and
Wait,
stuff.
are there any pictures of when Michelle was like pregnant with any of the kids?
No, that's one of the things too. There's no pictures.
Oh, what?
No pregnant picture.
There's no pictures of Michelle with the kids, and there's no public pictures of them when they're like babies.
So like it's all coming together now, where it's like, ugh, Obama gay.
Oh, there's also a guy that worked. There was like a gay guy that worked at the club, and he said he had sex with Barack Obama. Like they were in like the bathroom as like a glory hole situation
What the heck?
How do you know it was Obama?
because they both walked in.
Oh,
That
Make-
presidential penis right there.
makes sense.
Oh, this is
I
back in like
can't
the
fire yourself,
90s.
please.
This is like back in the 90s.
Okay,
but
well, like, how did Hitler commit like genocide, and then Obama,
Obama was president.
Obama
it's just
stops
because of
him?
America. Forbes is an American company. American.
I was gonna say, like, what are
politics.
the metrics here?
That makes me wonder though, because like if Obama, you said Trump's
not in the list.
he's not on the list, so it's like I
At
feel like
all?
Trump would be more controversial than Obama
At
is.
all.
He's not in the top 6.
Top 16, he's definitely on the list. But it's like with
People hated him
Obama,
so much they were like, "I'll just vote for Biden because like I just don't want to vote for Trump."
that's literally what happened to a lot of people. They were like,
That's what
"Hey,
I'm
fuck
saying.
Trump, I'm gonna go Biden."
And you're telling me he's not on the list?
Not in the top.
That's
16.
crazy.
Yeah, it just makes sense to put Obama above him. But whatever. Number 3,
Number 3, you did guess it. It is Jesus.
Jesus Christ, baby. Hey,
It's Joe. Yeah, that's him.
The guy from.
because he
JoJo.
rose on the
guy
third
from
day.
JoJo.
Yeah. Number 2 is Michael Jackson.
Michael. Oh,
yeah.
Because of the kids. Because of the
Yeah.
kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I still think it's funny. Like, I was trying to put this in preference. Like, all these people we just said are above Hitler. No, I think it's funny. All these people we just said above Hitler.
Yeah.
Like Hitler's number 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we're putting like Michael Jackson up there, Barack Obama, Jesus.
Wait, so who's number 1?
That's what we're about.
Yeah, who's number one?
Wait.
Number
We should guess. We should before.
Yeah, make your guess based on what you've seen.
Yeah,
so far.
based from
Bro,
what
I
we've
had
seen so
Jesus
far.
like my number 1. So
It's just saying. I'm just saying.
My
himself.
heart wants to say like David Rothschild or something.
David
But
Crockett.
Jeffrey
The
Epstein.
Rockefellers. I don't know. Well, it's just one.
Columbus, bruh.
Christopher Columbus.
I would just say Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's.
I have no clue.
I have no.
Because like this list is so random.
Yeah,
it's
like
so random. So like,
top 100 in my
You'd
ass.
be like, oh,
Like, You would think it'd be Jeffrey Epstein,
Okay,
and
so-
it's gonna be like Barney.
I found out like some of their
Reasons?
stipulations for why people
Yeah.
are in this list. They're going based off of their Wikipedia pages. How many times they've been like controversies have been added to their pages or things have been changed to their story.
Oh,
That's kind of weak, but I guess
Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, to be fair, it's like kind of hard to find like a metric to like be equal.
it's all
amongst
subjective. Yeah,
everyone. Yeah.
because even then, like you could just add a controversy to someone's Wikipedia page. It'll get fact checked, but it's still like adding a controversy.
It's just,
Alright.
it's just
who's
like
number
Lucifer, man.
What's
I don't
number one?
know.
Who's number one?
Is the man who did 9/11 himself, George Bush.
I mean, George Bush
Oh.
does hate black people, so I mean, like that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Can it's part of the lore?
Yeah.
Oh.
George Bush is well, I don't remember if he actually said it, but Kanye was on like a thing in like the late
Song
2000s.
runs 40 seconds.
Well, Son of Milan's 40 seconds.
You're telling me like who was?
No, Kanye was on some show and he was like, yeah, George Bush hates black people.
Right there. I thought
Huh.
that said, like,
That- that's
I
what
don't remember
saying.
what it's from.
Uh-huh. But how did Mariah Carey get higher than
Saddam Hussein
Osama
is
bin
62.
Laden? Mariah Carey was top 60. Just think about that for a second. Think about that for a second.
Bro, Michael
Makes
Jackson
sense.
was
I
like
mean,
top
Two
five.
wrestlers.
I mean, Michael Jackson makes sense though.
Xenon, two wrestlers, WWE wrestlers. They're actors, and they made it up there. Just
Wait,
for, like,
just
their
for being
roles.
wrestlers, yeah.
Like, just for like their roles that they played.
For the characters they play.
That's just that's dumb.
That's weird.
Richard Nixon, 115.
Really?
15.
Richard.
Yeah.
I don't know. This list just seems out of whack. I mean, I guess if you're going off that metric, it kind of makes sense. That we had like,
The Watergate or whatever.
well, no. Like,
Oh, yeah.
why the list is so weird is because like we already knew a lot about Hitler for the most part. So it's like if you're going off Wikipedia changes
There's
and
nothing
stuff,
to add.
there's not really much that's gonna change. But it's like when there's stuff, people that are living in it right now, it's gonna constantly update and constantly change.
It was changed enough for him to be top 5.
But it's Hitler.
Like, that's the thing. It was changed enough for it to be top 5 because they were like,
Yeah, it was changed enough, but there's a reason like why Barack Obama's above him or like Jesus is above him because like, well, Jesus doesn't really make sense. I don't know. I guess it's controversial because of religion, but like everyone else being above him is because they get changed more recently than his would have been.
what was Jesus like 3?
Three.
Three.
Bro, who's
Yeah.
above us? You
Uh,
just said it, but I already
it
forgot.
went
Michael
Jesus,
Jackson?
Michael
Michael
Jackson,
Jackson was
and then
2?
George Bush. Damn. Yeah, that list is crazy. That list is crazy.
List of diabolicals.
That's weird.
Like, I don't know how to.
Who would y'all put number one? Most controversial all time? Like your own like personal goat of controversy.
My personal goat of controversy.
I gotta go
Yeah.
with the basic answer, bro. Hitler.
Yeah. Artist?
Maybe Columbus himself.
Columbus. I
well-
fucks with Columbus.
Well, because like you know how like he like killed the natives.
Not that part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're my bad.
There's still some good.
Okay,
like,
okay.
There's some
He
good.
discovered
in
the Americas.
But he's still a controversial figure though.
He's controversial, yeah.
Yeah, it's either like Hitler or Columbus for me. How about you?
Most controversial person.
All time. Your goat.
All time, I'd have to say Eduardo.
Yeah, I had to agree.
Yeah.
Nah, I
You
actually
know.
stole my joke. Like, man.
Wow, be original.
You mean I beat you to it?
No,
Yeah.
man. It's I would have to say it's 2 a.m.
Be better.
Xenon, you know.
2 ends.
Who?
You know?
Oh,
Yeah, like the things he says, crazy.
Suck yourself off, I guess.
yeah. Be self-centered, why don't you?
Wow. I don't even know who my goat would be. Like,
Really?
Hitler Loki just feels like a basic answer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But if you,
And
but it's
like-
the right answer.
I don't think it is though.
That's subjective.
Like he's definitely top 5. He's top
Well, Kim
5.
Jong Un. I'm surprised Kim Jong Un wasn't up there. You know what I mean? Like
True.
He doesn't really do anything though.
He's just
there.
there.
He sits
The
on
country's
nukes.
horrible.
Okay. He's just there.
But what has he done?
exists. I don't know. Like,
Exactly. He just exists.
Like he's just kind of he was there for like the end of Obama, and then he was just
Hitler did more than just
Yeah.
exist.
yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Like I feel like okay, I was gonna say Mussolini, but then I was not Mussolini.
I mean- Stalin.
Stalin, yeah. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know. People like communism, so
They do like communism.
So it's like, is it really controversial?
I had another one on my mind. I forgot. Who's the man that flew the plane?
The Wright brothers?
Sully?
What?
Captain Soley,
What are we talking about?
the guy who landed the plane in the Hudson.
No.
like the 9/11.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about Oh,
The guy that caused 9/11 is more controversial than Hitler.
No, I'm just trying to remember his name.
Well, Bush.
I don't, Bush?
Bush, you're right.
I don't think they actually gave a name. There's just like a
Did they not?
terrorist. There's just a
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, I thought they dropped names.
Because how could they know his name?
He's thinking of Osama bin Laden.
Maybe.
He's like the leader of Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
That's
was
Osama
thinking
bin
of that,
Laden.
man.
Yeah.
No, dude, I think Bush should be number. I think it's just funny.
I think it is funny that he's
It's a
number
bit
one.
funny.
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's even funnier that Jeffrey Epstein had a painting of George Bush in the Oval Office on his stomach with a paper plane, and he was like hitting Jenga towers and knocking them down.
Like that was a painting.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
also a painting of Bill Clinton in a red dress.
That's pretty funny.
Like Jeffrey Epstein has some pretty funny paintings
Yeah.
in his house. Like not a good guy. We can all agree,
Oh,
not a good
yeah,
guy.
But I had a
like-
good sense of
But
humor.
like, but like when
Funny
they
sense of
when they
humor.
dropped his paintings, I was
Yeah.
like,
Damn,
that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
Painting drop, bro.
That also adds to like the George Bush 9/11 thing, is because he had the painting of that,
Hmm.
and Jeffrey Epstein probably would know. He's in the know, you know.
Mm,
He's with them. You know?
I don't know.
Did we talk about the fact that Kanye's missing? Or was
Oh,
that
Kanye's
off?
missing.
That was
Kanye.
off. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was-
Kanye
Kanye's
and
apparently
Britney Spears are
missing.
missing.
Kanye and who?
Britney,
Britney
Spears.
Spears.
I think we did talk about that. Did we not?
I feel like that was an off-camera thing.
I don't know.
Oh.
Dude, I want to talk about that for a
I don't
second.
know
what
much about it.
happened?
I just know that like
I didn't
they're
even know
just
that.
gone.
Either he's off grid. No one knows where he is.
Off
Yeah.
grid.
Off the-
Him and Britney.
Since when?
Since
Like last week?
Last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, and then like Jeffree Star is tweeting out, being like,
The Illuminati
"Man,
and all this
these
stuff.
motherfuckers, the people with the star, huh?" Oh,
Bro.
Oh, so he's no longer missing.
yeah. Never mind.
We
Yeah.
found him, guys. It's okay. We
Well,
found him. We're
He-
good.
he was probably a
Britney
couple
Spears
days
like just got married though too.
She
Got
did.
married?
Yes.
To whom?
Not me.
I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I think he's younger than her. I don't know his name, but they got
I didn't know she
married.
Got married.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
There we go. Problem solved.
nice. You figured it out.
I mean, she could still be
There we go.
married and missing though.
Oh, I guess she could still be married.
Yeah.
She's just on her honeymoon, guys. Please.
Oh yeah, that's
She's on her honeymoon.
honeymoon.
She's been gone for 2 weeks.
But
Yeah.
apparently, Jeffree Star, right?
Jeffree Star.
was tweeting about like the Illuminati.
Wait, what?
He was tweeting about the Illuminati. He was like, "Man, them motherfuckers, they were trying to like
Get me.
get me, right? Yeah."
He's just like,
They hate seeing me on my rise.
Yeah. He had like a bunch. He had like 4 or 5 tweets
Yeah,
about
like
it.
4 tweets.
Like a chain of them. And he was talking about it, and I think he brought up Britney and Kanye. He's like, "That's why they're missing," or something like that. Was
Mhm.
that him that brought it up?
Yeah, it was Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Real weird.
I think if you no, it's like a it's a new anime where it's like Eminence in the Shadows or whatever. Have you seen it by any chance?
Say it again.
Eminence in the Shadows.
Eminence in the Shadows. No.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
like
Gabe said, yeah.
oh yeah. Well, like my boy just got isekai'd, right? And he just wants to be like Batman essentially, right? And he got isekai'd and he's like, man, I'm like cool. He has like magic powers, right?
Right.
And so he rescues some girl, right? This is like episode 1 stuff, maybe episode 2. I can't remember. He rescues some girl, and he's like, by the way, there's like this cult of like people who just want to like resurrect the devil, right? And she's like, damn, that's crazy. And so like his little organization, he basically is role playing the whole time, and he's like, man, these people actually like bought what I sold them, right? And there's like they're just doing things, you know. And he thinks like that they're kind of role playing when like everything he said it just happens to be true. Like there is a cult
Yeah.
who is trying to resurrect the devil.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell were we just talking about just now?
Just now.
My brain made a connection.
The
I mean, the
Illuminati?
Illuminati.
The secret
yeah.
society?
Wouldn't it be funny? It's like we talk about the Illuminati. It's like,
trying to
man,
summon Kanye.
yeah, it's just like everything is real. Like
do you know?
everything has been real, you know.
How do we know that's the real Kanye though?
True. How do you know it's not a reptile?
How do we know that's? You were
Wait.
on just a minute ago.
Tyler, what if we have like Jowp After Dark's conspiracy theory episode? I feel like that'd be pretty.
Dude,
good.
We've had a Jowp conspiracy theory episode.
Oh,
Episode
man.
40.
I wouldn't mind talking about him again, bro.
48?
I always love talking about
Yeah.
conspiracy.
I find
43.
it super fun. We all do research on one conspiracy theory. We come back.
So kind of going off that, we talked about during that episode, but we have some fresh faces. What is one conspiracy theory that you like? Oh yeah, that could be true. That like 100% that could be true.
So you can go first.
Is there one? I mean, there doesn't like. Not that you necessarily believe it, but it's like this one. It's like it's the most compelling.
I used to watch Ryan and Shane, like BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Oh.
They're not. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, no.
But I used to. But I used
They
to
left
watch a lot
BuzzFeed.
of their unsolved stuff. I don't know if any. I can't remember like which ones were specifically conspiracy theories. But one I really enjoyed listening to is The Watcher House.
What's that?
This family basically moved into this house and started receiving letters, like very detailed and specific letters about the family, the kids, and like the floor plans of the house. And he was basically just watching them, and it was just like a thing that's always stuff like that interests me. I like mysteries like that.
Like a
that
creepypasta type thing? Like IRL?
Yeah.
Well, it was like
Yeah.
it was like a real life case.
Yeah, I guess The Watcher House. They've done.
I
Plus,
remember
they're
that
just
one.
funny. Shane is just.
Yeah, I love that
Shane,
guy.
Shane and Ryan.
Mhm.
Shane's just funny. He's like, ooh, ghosts.
Yeah, because
He's
that's
like,
like
"Oh."
they're like their dynamic is like
Shane
One-
does not
one
believe
believes-
in
Yeah, Shane
ghosts
does not
at
believe in
all.
ghosts.
At
I used to
all.
watch
And
them a
Ryan,
lot.
Ryan is like, we need to get holy water before we go into this
and
haunted
then
house.
she's like, oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't it the one where it's like it's your I'm about to misquote the meme, but it's like, hey ghost.
Hey ghosts, or hey demons, it's your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also one where they went to this haunted bridge and he danced on the bridge and he's like, I'm on your bridge. And he's like dancing across it. I'm like, bro.
I've seen the memes. I haven't seen the stuff.
No,
I've seen the
they're
memes.
funny, bro. I like watching them. But
What's one conspiracy that you could see being true? It's the most probable.
You know what? 9/11.
Bush 9/11.
They
Yeah.
didn't exist.
That's pretty
Oh.
valid. That's valid.
Yeah, I don't. You know how at some point the government just sold sold coke or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
conspiracy.
Well, no, you really trust the government?
Do you
Tyler?
have proof of it?
I don't. Xenon.
Then it's a conspiracy
I'm just
theory.
operating of what we know and what we've seen, and it is technically a conspiracy theory.
There's-
Technically, I'm sorry,
there's no matter of it being
It's
like
not
allegedly,
confirmed, and it's the
allegedly,
CIA with
allegedly.
crack in the streets.
Yeah, allegedly, crack. I'm sorry.
We've said
Yeah,
some
yeah.
crazy stuff on this podcast. If you really think about it.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Yeah, he did 9/11 for sure. I'm convinced.
jet fuel cannot melt steel beams.
Huh?
Jet fuel cannot melt steel beams. Jet fuel, when it burns, does not get hot enough to melt steel beams.
Okay.
And the fact that just the plane hitting the towers was able to knock over the towers and melt the beams the way it did,
yeah.
there's no way for it to do that without internal tampering.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah,
Allegedly.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you
Not
would.
I mean, I just think it'd be
'Cause
kind
you
of.
s- oh.
Well, I just think it'd be kind. Okay, funny's not the right word, but I use funny as like a placeholder for like anything that I find like interesting or intriguing.
Not funny,
just
haha.
interesting.
Funny
Not
weird.
funny, haha. But it's
Not
just
funny,
like
haha,
look at
funny,
this
interesting.
observation or statement, right? But like
Yeah.
I find it funny that just like 9/11 like changed American culture so much. Like we don't even see it, right? Because we were born or like we were growing up during a point in
Post
time where it's
9/11,
like,
yeah.
yeah, exactly, right. But then like the adults, like they see that difference,
Mm.
and like the government just like fucked us over, and I guess like for what, just like
what?
because like. Man, never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm too tired for this.
Bro, just
Yeah,
be
I'm too
Well, yeah,
tired.
yeah,
so
yeah.
passionately about it.
Tyler, please continue off of what I just said.
I mean, like, I agree. Like, just watching stuff that predates 9/11, or
Yeah.
even like it sets place pre 9/11, like
Yeah.
airport scenes or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's just so different. You could just walk up. Like, we were watching Stranger Things.
whole
my dad and
families would
I.
walk into the airport to say goodbye to one guy or whatever.
Yeah, not even that,
You could get
like-
on the
like-
plane.
Like I was
Yeah.
watching Stranger Things. They had $40,000 in cash in a duffel bag, and they just got it on the plane because no one checked it. They're just like, yeah, you got a bag, and they just got on the plane because it takes place in the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's like they just got on the plane, and stuff like that's really interesting.
Or like my professor would say like when he like because he would he's huh
That was something I did in high school. I went around asking my teachers if they remember like what happened during 9/11.
Oh, like where they were at. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like do you
Yeah,
remember? Because I remember seeing like an ad being like everyone remembers where they were during 9/11. So I was
Yeah.
like, I bet I'm gonna ask around. So I started asking all my teachers. I was like, hey, do you remember like just by chance? Do you remember like what you were doing, what happened? A lot of them are like, yeah, I was in like a couple. Well, yeah, of course. A lot of them were like, yeah, I was in high school at the time. I was finishing up these tests. One of my teachers, she was like, oh yeah, I was out drinking at the time, and then shit went down.
Yeah,
Literally.
drinking at 9 a.m.
hey, don't judge people, Tyler. You never know. You don't know what's been.
I'm judging, dude.
My dad was like, yeah, I was painting, and then we heard the news, and like we kept working.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't impact you.
Well, I mean, he was like, we kept working because like
See, that's like a big thing, and it's like kind of controversial to say this. Like, really, if you weren't in New York and they didn't know anyone that was directly impacted, it doesn't impact you that much.
hey,
Other than,
you gotta
TSA.
get quotas done, bro.
What's up?
You gotta get quotas done.
done.
You gotta get quotas done.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just think that the only way it impacts us is really negatively. We did see an uptick in like military recruitment, which is like I guess a good thing. And we saw
were patriotic for a while.
Well,
We were
more
patriotic for a
patriotism,
while, yeah.
which is also a good thing. Which is why people say Bush did do it, is because he was going to lose. Who was he running against in 2004? He was going to lose in 2004.
remember.
Yeah.
But because of 9/11, the way he rallied, like America rallied together, they viewed him as the person that triumphed over this catastrophe,
Nah,
and then they
smart
rallied
man.
behind him and got him
No wonder
reelected.
he did it.
So it was like a whole that's part of the conspiracy
Right?
is
No.
that he was doing it for like public support, right? But I really think it really wasn't that bad.
I know what conspiracy theory besides 9/11.
What?
The magic bullet.
What's the magic
Oh, for
bullet?
George.
Like JFK,
that's the wrong
John F.
person.
Kennedy.
Yeah, JFK.
Oh.
Yeah.
The magic
What's
bullet.
the
how
theory?
So the theory goes that because there was two.
Well, the
bullets
CIA
shot,
did it
right?
essentially.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I believe the CIA did it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole.
What was
thing.
it that the bullet could not
Well,
have hit the
they
second
call it the
target?
magic
Yeah.
bullet, yeah, because like of like the angle or whatever. So it's like no way, just like bounces like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
the-
what they called it, the magic
Okay,
bullet.
that makes sense. I've heard it called something differently, but like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I know what you're talking about now.
yeah, yeah. Dude, I remember it was
It's
sixth
called
grade.
it's called
It-
latency.
Boy was lagging.
Yeah, boy
no,
was
it was
lagging.
sixth grade, right? And for like our social studies class, we were actually doing conspiracy theories as like a subject. I found it like the funniest thing ever, right? And the JFK one was like one of them, and they was like, all right, here's like the facts that like are true now. Like, what do you think happened? And they made us do conspiracy theories, and I was like, that's the wackiest thing ever.
But you learned.
I guess.
learned about it, yeah.
Yeah. But I saw this video by Windigoon. I love that guy.
Me too.
Right? Yeah. And you love that guy too.
He does.
He
Anyways,
does.
continue.
Yeah.
Well, I love the fact that our camera has a 30-minute playtime
Oh,
before we have to
true.
go between the next one. So I think we should love this transition
Can I clap?
No.
if you want to. Fucking loser.
Oh,
That was weak.
What a dweeb. My clap echoed.
Wait.
That's so weak, bro.
That's as weak as your punches. My God.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Yeah, we're not
conspiracy
doing
theories.
Wait,
No,
so
Wesley,
why are you so
don't-
into
don't
like
say
the
that.
latency bullet?
Yeah, so it's the magic bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's what
I
they
believe
call
the
it.
CIA killed JFK.
Yeah.
That's probably one of
Yeah,
the
you were
believed
talking about
ones.
Windigoon.
Yeah,
About his
well,
like
because-
25-minute video on the JFK situation.
Yeah. I don't remember how long the episode was, but like
I watched it like twice by now.
you watched it twice by now.
Yeah, 'cause I watched
well,
it
then you're
once.
better informed on this. then.
I watched it once, and then you already know whenever I'm playing like video games, I always have a YouTube video playing in the
Oh,
background,
yeah,
so I was
yeah.
rewatching it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not better informed because
Well,
the second time I wasn't
apparently,
paying
my
attention.
mom was telling me there's a guy that was in the CIA,
Mm-hmm.
and he got like on. It was like a testimony that he gave, and it was talking about the situation, about how like he was told to like keep things under wrap and like blah blah blah, basically confirming the CIA did kill JFK.
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't like the plans that he had set forth,
Mm-hmm.
like for whatever. Because he was also JFK was investigating the CIA at the time, and the CIA is like, we don't like that, so then they killed him.
Oh yeah.
Basically, they said stop or we kill you, and he's like pussy. And they're like,
He's like, I bet you
Alright,
won.
you won't.
1v1 me.
but yeah, like the testimony like kind of almost confirmed it. So like for me personally, like that's the one that I want to believe,
Yeah.
like the most.
Yeah.
I think another one is like the Illuminati. I think that
That'd
they
be cool.
exist. I think there's got to be something going on because
Oh,
Oh yeah,
think
there's
about
definitely
human nature.
something with like
in
the
Hollywood.
elites of
Something's
Hollywood
going
for
on.
sure, 100%.
Yeah, like if it may not be called because
Yeah.
my thing is they're not called the Illuminati.
Yeah.
They've got another name, and they're not called like the Freemasons. Any name that you could think of, it's not called that.
But it's probably just
Because
called,
if they were really
club.
that big and powerful, they wouldn't let that slip out. They wouldn't
Yeah.
let that get traction.
I just think it'd be funny if they were like, guys, what if you just like they adopt the names like
It's
guys.
probably just like some place called like the Street Club, like something mundane.
Yeah, they watch Fight Club. They watch Fight Club. No, they watch Fight Club. They like the movie, and they're like, guys, what if we just like
Right,
Fight
could be.
Club?
What's up?
What if they just like adopt a name like they saw Fight Club, you know? They're like, man, I like that movie. And they're like, yeah, I like that movie too. And
But they would have existed for thousands of years.
no, but they just changed the name.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah,
They changed it every time.
Yeah,
Like, they
yeah,
just
yeah.
like put something out there.
Guys, this Illuminati thing is kind of funny.
It's the Papa John's on
'Cause-
34th Street.
Yeah, because I think there's no way that if they're that big and powerful, they wouldn't let the name slip out.
Mm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, at the same time, it'd be like, who's gonna believe you?
Exactly. It's
You
kind
know,
of situation.
like it doesn't matter if the name gets out.
Yeah,
It's a
but they
conspiracy
wouldn't give a
for
name
reason.
for it.
Mm.
I don't think. But that, and then like, I think it's funny to think about like cryptids and like Hollow Earth and stuff like that. I think it's funny to think about.
yeah.
Mm.
I just think it's like hilarious.
I think it'd be funny if our president was like a reptile. Me personally, that'd be like a funny thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like the Joe Biden isn't Joe Biden take, where it's like he's a
They
different
changed
person
him.
Oh yeah,
because of his
I remember you told
earlobes.
me
was a
about
good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, and the way he talks. and whatnot. It's different. That's one I really do like. Damn.
My God,
Whoa,
you
y'all
scared
feel
your
that?
cat,
Yeah,
bro.
there's like an earthquake that happened.
I know the camera caught that. The shaking. Whoa. I know we're safe anyways.
Anyways.
Yeah. How about you, Eduardo?
The funny one.
The funny one. The
I like
cryptids and
I
stuff?
like the funny ones. I guess there's one like conspiracy theory that's like people still think that the megalodon is still alive.
I wouldn't consider that conspiracy theories because conspiracy theory implies that like someone's covering it up. I think it's just we just legit don't know if it's alive or not. We just assume that it's dead. But it's like you think about how vast the ocean is. We've only explored 3% of it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
100% could be. Oh, but there's proof like prey or skeletons. Well, if they're far enough down, the skeletons would sink. And then if they
What would it fall
eat the
under,
prey, then there wouldn't be any prey left.
What would that fall under
Megalodon?
then? Just
It would just be like a
Mythical.
theory,
mystery,
Cool.
just
like a mystery, a theory, something
A
like
mythical
that.
creature.
That's something.
Mythical
I love
It's
the
not really
ocean.
mythical.
Not mythical, but it is, but like it's not.
Yeah,
because
it's
of the
anything
size.
with the ocean, really.
Yeah.
Because I other than
You think
mermaids,
the Kraken exists?
other than mermaids,
That'd be sick.
Probably.
That would be sick. They should add it to Minecraft.
Probably like at some point probably was because we already found like that giant squid,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be surprised if
But
there's
Kraken's big enough to take on like whole ships.
That'd
Yeah.
I think that was
that'd
just
be
And not
pretty
only
sick.
big enough, but like they also go to the surface.
I think that was just a whale penis.
What?
You ever seen that, dude? Some people are saying that like because some people say that
Talking about like the Loch Ness monster.
yeah.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Kraken.
Yeah.
Don't change the subject. Hey, disregard him.
Some
no,
people
we're not
say,
talking
like,
about that.
Some sea monsters was a whale penis.
The Loch Ness monster.
That'd be
Um,
pretty
Was it
funny.
the Loch Ness monster?
It's the Loch Ness
I heard that
monster.
there was more. That some people just said like old like sea creatures were just mistaken for not whale penises.
I guess it could be, but the Kraken is like
No, I don't know.
The
like,
monster, like,
for
the
something
tentacles
that
and stuff like that.
maybe something that big, maybe not then.
because it could
I forgot the
be that
scaling of a
big.
kraken.
I just assume about ship size.
Mm.
I mean, obviously there's like smaller iterations and larger iterations,
Mhm.
but I think like it would be probably about ship sized. But the biggest thing for me is that the deeper down in the ocean you go, typically the bigger the life, bigger or more diverse the life is, because they're specialized for that kind of condition. But with the Kraken, it has to be that big and specialized, but also go to the surface.
Yeah.
And not only go to the surface, but attack ships.
Well, maybe
So
it's just
it's like not
hungry.
everything's aggressive.
It's hungry, and like at that moment in time, it's just no food. And it's like there's always up there. So
That's
like,
the thing is like you're surrounded by food, and if you're that big with tentacles, you could grab food. You can grab other food. Like what makes you attack this? Because it's big. There's a whale. Attack the whale.
There's some people
But like
saying-
that thing's just like there. It's chilling, you know.
but it's
Yeah.
also it's said to always get sea ships. I'm sure like at some point a sea ship they would realize that there's nothing to be gained from a ship
There's people.
for something that big. Like a person that small was gonna fill them up.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's something though. Anything with the ocean, I like thinking about it.
I like to think about it. I don't necessarily think it's right or wrong or true
Right.
or false.
That's
but
why I like the ones where like you gotta think about it kind of conspiracy theories.
like the moon landing being fake.
I don't believe that one.
Dude, I remember I went up to my
That one's
teacher.
false.
Neil
went to my teacher
Armstrong,
about
Neil
that.
A. Spell backward, it's alien.
alien.
I'm just
Oh
saying.
my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Neil A.
She kind of ate.
Damn,
Let her
bro.
cook. Let her cook.
Dude, I went up to my teacher, my science teacher, one day. I was like, because I had seen like the moon landing had been potentially fake. I went up to him. I was like, I went up. What did I say to him? I was in middle school when I went up to him. I was like, how do we know that the moon landing was real? And he goes, because if you have a telescope and you look at the moon, you can see a flag. I was like,
You couldn't see the flag. It'd be insane. You'd have to. Do you know how like the moon is like 24,000 miles away or something? You're talking about a flag that's smaller than this,
right?
You can't see that with a
I
telescope.
looked at him. I was like, what do you mean?
Because I thought he was going to go the reflector, because they put reflectors
Oh,
on the
yeah,
moon
yeah.
and they can point laser beams at it and it bounces the laser beams back.
I went, the flag. And he goes,
it's like
my
There it
teacher
is.
might have just been Superman.
yeah. Maybe he could see the flag. Maybe he's him.
Maybe he was him.
Maybe he's him.
He just did not take me seriously. Understandably, he did not take me seriously. But I thought it was hilarious that he said that.
Yeah, the flag, that's dumb. Because I like the thing, it's like, well, if the moon landing was on the moon where there was no oxygen and no wind, how was the flag waving?
Oh.
And then what they did is they just like crinkled it and then put a rod so it stays there. So
Yeah.
it stays crinkled so it looks like it's waving. Otherwise, it's just like a sheet.
Yeah, not very
That's
patriotic.
boring. Not very patriotic. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then plus, if they didn't even have a rod, if they could move it, right, the flag would move with momentum, and then you put it down, the flag would be waving.
Oh,
so it's like there's
true.
different things. Like
Yeah, there's
that's
different
just
ways it could
that's a
be.
flawed argument.
Yeah.
And then also like, oh, but wouldn't it be bleached by the sun? It is.
It is.
It is.
It simply is. So that's one.
But
The funny ones, I can always think about.
yeah,
Like
that's, what
flat Earth.
that's what I told like my mom though. Is like, if anyone ever like has a crazy conspiracy theory, just make a crazier conspiracy theory. I saw
Just
the
go
meme about it.
crazy.
So it's like the example that I saw and the example that I gave is like, oh, did you know the moon landing's fake? It's like, pff, you still believe in the moon? That's crazy. What a loser. The moon is a government construct designed to keep us in place.
It's a satellite.
I think I was telling Ulysses a couple of days ago, and I was with his friends. I was like, yeah, oxygen is actually just a drug, and it's making us think that.
That's a
Actually,
good one. Right
yeah,
there.
the government,
wrong.
the government just, they just are
If you think about
dispersing
it.
oxygen throughout there to keep us all complacent and in check.
We're all addicted
And the
to
people who do
oxygen.
drugs and are on acid, that's how the world really looks. yeah.
Can't go
Don't
5
forget-
minutes without
Oh.
oxygen.
I do like the one where the government only plants male trees.
Oh.
Wait, didn't I read that to you?
Yeah,
No,
you told us.
I read,
you-
I read it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, how the
actually-
government only plants male trees, which spreads like
They're
pollen and
assholes.
sickness, and I need allergy medicine.
Yeah.
But they don't like
No female trees.
They
No
want the
female trees
female
for
trees have
fruit.
fruits.
Yeah.
For fruit.
Free food.
Free fruit, bro. Give me my free fruit.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. My God.
Wait,
That's what I'm
Females
saying.
are better.
Yeah, so
Females
female
are better.
male trees produce
Whoa.
pollen, which pollinate the female trees. Female trees produce fruit,
Right,
which
right.
house the seeds.
Yeah.
So the theory is that the government, when they plant trees and stuff, is that they only planted male trees, so it produces a lot of pollen, right? And then if there's less female trees, they can't be produced fruit, so there's not free food, so you're dependent on the markets to get food. And then also they're releasing pollen, which creates allergens, and then the drug companies can create antihistamines to fight allergies,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
which are caused by the male trees that the government planted. So it's like all like a circle thing. That's a fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun
That's
one
a
to think
funny
about.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because it's like it could be true.
It could be.
There's so much pollen. You know.
Okay, when I'm an established politician, I have my own city. I'll put female trees in there. I got
Only
you
female
guys.
trees.
No. Well, I'll put both.
No,
You have to
you'll
acquire
put
female
10
trees
to 1
first.
female to male trees so that he can get some game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like set the home up for
I
success.
got you.
Like, hey,
Say
Jack, I got you, dog.
less.
Hey, you, riz them up. Go riz them up. They're right there.
I guess I never even thought about a tree like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I guess I never really
Yeah,
thought about
I never thought
trees.
about it like that.
Yeah.
You could always go with the basic conspiracy theory about how birds aren't real.
I like that one.
Yeah,
that,
that
was
one's
That
pretty
one,
good.
that
was
one,
pretty
and I
good.
recently I saw was like golden doodles aren't real, and they're actually
Golden
just like
doodles?
I have a golden
skinwalkers,
doodle.
bro. And it's like their eyes look
Your
too
dog's a
human.
skinwalker, Tyler.
Like they look
They
too
do look
human.
pretty. No, they
And-
look very human.
Yeah, and someone was like, one day one of them's gonna slip up and the zipper's gonna come loose, and I'm like, ooh, like,
What is this? What is this like?
That's
William
crazy.
Afton or whatever? Who was stuck in
William.
Was it William?
William?
Yeah, it was William.
He's like her.
Man,
Keep
I
an
just-
eye
I-
on your dog, bro. Make sure that zipper don't come undone.
For
I just
real.
know birds are like whoever made
Real?
birds like they must be assholes because the very least they could have done is like make it so that they don't like shit on
Shit on
cars.
my car, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like
That's how
I like
they made
the
him, bro. They made him assholes.
Well, see, I like the birds aren't real theory because like birds sit on like phone lines. And they're like, yeah, so that's them recharging. So like they sit on there, they get the electricity so they can recharge, and then they go. And then everyone's like, you ever see that baby pigeon?
Wait a minute.
You ever seen a baby owl?
Yes.
Yeah, they look like
Scary.
owls. They're not
Yeah.
owls. They're like aliens.
Yeah, they're scary, dude.
Like there's like the videos of the guys like they'll go in their attic with the camera.
Yeah,
And like
the
they're just like
baby
all
owls.
standing there like this. And they're like all skinny and shit. And that's what people say like owls could have been like aliens. Like someone could wake up and just see an owl, like a featherless owl. and it
Yeah, I
looks
think
like an
people
alien.
thought they were aliens on that baby owl video. They
Oh,
were
yeah,
like,
so-
bruh,
yeah, people were like, yo,
Yeah.
that's an alien. Like, no,
That's
stupid,
just
it's a
an
baby owl.
owls. That just made me think of the Guardians of Gahul. I don't
What's
know if you
that?
guys ever saw that movie, but it was about owls. It was
Yeah,
an
I
animated
did.
movie.
I
It
saw
was
that.
pretty sick. That's a good.
It was
I should
I
watch
know
that later.
Futurama. There's owl exterminators.
Owl
What?
exterminators.
What
I
do the
like-
owls do?
Why are they? What do owls do?
Owls. So in Futurama, owls
Who
are
got
like
beef
rats.
with owls, bro?
What?
Well, in Futurama, owls are like rats.
Oh,
So there's like so
Ew.
many of them. So like,
Oh, okay, that's
there's
what
a
you meant. I was like,
scene.
they're like, "Ah!"
There's this. Well, it's like they infest the same way
Yeah.
that rats infest.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
And like they go on the walls and stuff like mouse and stuff,
Yeah.
like in cartoons and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the guy pulls up, he's like, "We're owl exterminators."
That's funny.
Huh.
Man, what about
Matrix one,
aliens?
that's a funny
I
one.
feel like aliens.
And,
Like,
that's not even a conspiracy theory. That's just like
That
a
was
theory.
confirmed. UFOs?
UFOs is a conspiracy theory.
wait, what?
UFOs were confirmed.
Like the
Yes, UFOs have always been confirmed.
Yeah.
UFO is just an unidentified
Flying
flying
I said
object.
aliens though.
Oh, and I said UFOs.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah,
aliens.
UFOs are always real.
Yeah,
I can go
yeah.
fly a plane right now in Texas, and they'll be like, "Hey, UFO,"
Mhm.
True. True.
but it's just me in a plane.
She told me that they have a new
Yeah, what is it? It's like
A new what?
you're like
it's not UFO
AAB?
anymore. There's like a new name for it.
Yeah.
Like
We
aeronautic.
were watching.
Is it a UA?
No, it doesn't have a unit at all. No U.
I know there's like
I don't think that's a U.
flying.
So that was like unidentified
flying
aeronautic
anomaly,
Really?
isn't it?
flying anomaly.
I know there was like an F and A in there. I don't know what
The
the
government
first
was like,
letter-
yeah, they took it too far. We gotta. We need a new
I don't know what the
acronym.
first letter is.
UAPs?
UAPs.
Oh.
What is it? What does it stand for?
UAV.
UAV?
Enemy UAV inbound.
Unidentified aerial.
Projectile.
I can hear the thing like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the echo.
Okay. Does
Yeah.
the mic pick it up?
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
So UAF.
I guess it does have a
Or
UAP.
UAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UAP. UAP.
Wop.
Wop.
I like that.
Uwap.
Wop. I like UFO though.
See, I wish
Yeah, I
some
like
aliens
UFO.
just came down here and were like, "Sup, guys?" But there's like,
That
'cause-
would never happen.
no, I know, but like,
That would never happen. Humans are whack.
well, like me
No.
personally though, I'd dap up that alien and be like,
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
think
though.
the
You gotta think
alien
about it.
would
Just
dab
like-
you up though.
Well, think about it.
I don't think the alien would dab
I'd
you
be-
up.
I'd be like-
like how to dab someone up.
I got hot pockets in the microwave, and I got Xbox.
Leaving
They'd be like, we don't want your chemicals. We don't want your chemical food. Oh my
Well-
god, wait, okay, no, never mind. I was gonna go on a tangent about
No.
chemicals and like food and how the food in the States
Oh, how the
is
chemicals
different.
are in the water turning the frogs gay.
No. I was gonna talk about how like
you gay, Tyler. I'll say it once.
It
I
creates
was gonna
estrogen.
talk about how like like in Europe people are like thin and they're like they eat a lot of carbs and like bread and da 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 and like the food there is different. I read recently that like 1,600 chemicals are banned over there and there's only
Oh yeah.
9 I think is what it said that are banned in the United States. And I was like, that's crazy that we're eating all this junk, bro. I could be snatched if the states would just ban more chemicals.
Yeah.
SMH.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
moving. I'm moving out of the states.
Moving out of states.
Don't they do more walking though?
They do, but like food is a big part of.
Yeah.
Food is
it's
a big part.
Your diet's a big part.
Me
Like-
personally, I'd love Italy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Never been. Have you?
No.
Me
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I just want to retire, tend to like my grapevine, you know,
Your,
live in a
your
little-
singular
live-
grapevine.
Yeah, just one.
My
Live in a
one
little
grapevine.
villa.
Just one, so I can like.
Yeah, just make my own wine, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Call it like the good old like Xenon's
Their last name on there? Yeah. What is it? Their last name.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Rodriguez. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like Xenon's good old wine. That's like the name, you know.
Yeah.
It's a purge mask on there.
You
too.
could just call it Chemical X.
That's so good. Oh
I know.
my
I know, I'm too
God.
good. I'm too
no,
good.
that'll be like my line of whiskey though. What? No, Tyler.
No.
You're gonna call your line of whiskey
Like
Chemical
slang.
X?
Yeah.
That goes hard.
That goes hard, right?
That goes hard.
Man, you're so smart. You're so smart, Ashley.
I know. Tell me something I don't know.
The sky is not actually blue.
Actually.
Well, see,
the shade.
see, actually, my personal, and this is mad deja vu. I feel like I've said this before. My personal favorite conspiracy theory is that YouTube is shadow banning us because y'all aren't subscribing. Either throw up the subscriber rate for the subscriber view rate, and like 81% of y'all like aren't subscribed. What the heck, bro? Prove YouTube wrong. They're dumb and stupid, but we need them because I kind of want to make money eventually.
Show up the big.
So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Go watch the previous conspiracy video. Go watch the previous artist video. Go watch all the Xenon episodes leading up to this one,
Facts.
right? Because you have to get all the lore kind of compiled into it
Yeah.
before you watch this one, so you can get full context of what's going on.
Next episode is the lore episode. I trust.
for sure. I mean, 84 is a
Yeah.
banger.
84
So,
is a banger.
like I said, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we'll see you next time.